Once you've set up the basics for mail flow in EOP, you can configure spam filtering. To get started, sign in to your Office 365 tenant. Depending on your subscription, you may see Exchange or Exchange Online Protection listed here, as well as different options. Go to Admin, Exchange, Protection, then Content Filter. If you set up one content filter, it will apply to all users and domains in your organization. You can create multiple content filters to apply differing levels of filtering aggressiveness to domains, users, or groups of users. The application scope will become available when you save more than one content filter. If you are transitioned from FOPI to EOP, you may already see multiple filters. If so, you can consolidate them into one filter if you want and delete any extras. To begin, double-click the default content filter. Add a description if you wish. EOP gives you the option to handle high-confidence spam differently from spam with a lower score. The options are shown in the pull-down menu. Before changing these options, consider how you want to manage messages. The first option, Move Message to Junk Email folder, provides the best end-to-end experience for recipients, which hopefully means less demand on your email support team. Recipients have greater control over their own spam filtering preferences, including safe and block listing. However, upstream administrative block list rules still take precedence. If you're an EOP standalone customer, you need to create 2 downstream rules on your Exchange system to make sure the junk mail folder works. Follow the tooltips link for details on how to set up your on-premises Exchange server. If you choose to mark the message with an X header or pre-pen the subject, you need to have a downstream method to handle the detected spam. For example, you can use an X header text as an identifier to create rules to filter or route messages as needed. Note that if you choose to delete by selecting the delete message option, you won't be able to recover the deleted messages. Lastly, you can opt to redirect spam to the hosted quarantine. The intended recipients will regularly receive an end-user spam notification, or ESN, which lets them manage their quarantined mail. ESNs need to be configured by your administrator. They aren't turned on by default. We'll show you how to do this a little later. EOP now provides the ability to mark email sent in other languages as spam. Turn this on if you don't expect legitimate communications in other languages. Similarly, you can classify messages coming from certain country top-level domains as spam. In Advanced Options, you'll find 16 settings available to dial up the aggressiveness of the spam filtering. EOP is effective against spam in a default configuration, and we recommend that you run the service this way at first. If you find that the service isn't effective enough, you can try turning on the more aggressive advanced options. The first 4 options increase the spam score for a matching message, which may cause it to be scored as spam. The remaining selections will guarantee that a matching message is scored as spam. If your organization has a low tolerance for newsletters and e-flyers, consider enabling the Block All Bulk Email Messages option, which reduces the volume of gray mail. Since some recipients want to receive these communications, consider using the junk mail folder as part of your organization's spam management solution. You can turn on most options in test mode, which lets you assess their impact before enabling fully. Once you've configured everything, click Save. Once you've set the content filter policy, you can turn on and set the intervals from ESNs from the list view. Click the link to show the dialog window. Set the interval, and select the preferred notification language from the drop-down. Save the changes, and you're done. Note that ESNs can't be used with policies applied to users or groups, or to a policy with exceptions.